Yeah, ass looking nice.
Ya míralo, coño, tight.
Wine, taki, wine, taki, wine.
Ese suck my jacket.
Revision.
So we are back today, and I have a special guest. This is my cousin, Nick.
Well, Nato. Yo.
We did the Who Want to Smoke remix together, so that's the person who was on there. And today we're here, and I'm making up the egg roll video that I made for y'all last time. So here's the rib mukbang video. Let's get a thumbnail real quick.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so this is I think it's Porky's. I think that's the brand. It's a Memphis brand barbecue rib thing, which is the only reason I bought it. And these are some ribs that I made personally. So we're gonna see which one tastes better.
These motherfuckers right here look good.
So,
oh God.
With that being said, we're gonna talk about a couple things. We both got some stories about the time we almost died. So we're gonna talk about that. And then we'll just go from there, because I got a couple other things that I discussed in the other video. So, you want to start off with yours first?
Alright.
Okay.
So, when I was like 8 or 9, I went to the lake with my cousin. Not this one. Another cousin, Khalil. We went swimming, okay? His mom had left us. So I'm like, you know, I'm feeling old, you know, we're by ourselves in the lake. We go a little past a little floaty part. We go past that guy. So my cousin go farther than me. I guess he hit the ground, you know, the seaweed part. He hit that bit and he got sucked into it. I'm like, oh damn. So I'm like, oh, I started to go to him. When I went to him, he started pulling me down, like damn. So I'm about to freaking drown too. He over here drowning, I'm about to drown. He puts me under. I finally get back up. I swim to the shore. I get a floaty. I throw it to him. He missed the floaty. So I'm like, damn. You know, I'm like, damn. So then over there to the right of us was like some teenagers, and I like called them, and they picked my little bro up, took him back to the shore, and got our floaty. And I mean, shit, we alive now.
So mine is, well, actually mine pretty similar too. I was trying to be Billy Badass. We went to a cruise to the Bahamas, me and my family. This is back when there was 4 of us. And we're on the boat. I guess me and my dad, and we went off to do something. You know, mom and daughter went off to do something. Mother and daughter, you know. Girls with girls, boys with boys. This nigga had to go take a shit. So
Shitty booty ass boy.
I'm looking at the little pool thing, and I'm like, I want to get in. And oh, my bad. He ain't went there yet. He ain't went there yet. I can't with you. Don't mind him, y'all. We just came. Oh, by the way, we just came from the Us movie. We seen it. It was pretty good. We gonna have to research it. We gonna have to research some of that stuff. Like the rabbits. I think some of the dance moves were probably like some reference to Africa, because I know Jordan Peele, you know what I'm saying, he's very conscious, you know, man. But overall, it's a good movie, and we pretty much just ate a bucket of popcorn, so don't be surprised if most of the video we just eating. And now we got drinks, so you know, this gonna be pretty chill. So if you need to get you some, you know, drinks or food, whatever, go ahead and do that. I usually tell y'all that at the beginning, but I forgot, because yeah, I'm hungry. But anyway, so I start going, while he goes into the bathroom, you know, he like, no, boy, you know you can't swim, da-da. So I'm like, you know, yes I can. So when he goes up to the bathroom, I got my ass in that line. I got all the way up to the top, y'all.
So you gotta wait in line now.
And when I tell you, it was a long wait. Like, you know, when you think about something and you got time to be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do it. I didn't have that back. I didn't have that back then.
You might have no conscience.
So I stood there. I was committed. I was gonna do this. What I'm gonna do? Walk back in the back? Be like, oh, excuse me, I gotta go back. I gotta go back down. Nah, this is a big ass slide. So I finally get to the top. I go down this slide, and y'all, it was fun going down. It was fun. All 4 or 3 seconds of it. As soon as my little ass got to the bottom of that pool, I started drowning. Y'all, like, I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like real life drowning, y'all. Tell me why everybody on this motherfucking boat, y'all canceled.
Your mom's a hoe.
I don't even know who y'all is. But y'all, because y'all sat there and watched me drive. This is the first time I probably had distrust in white people. I ain't even gonna lie. Because I remember staring at this white man's face as I got up from the water the first time. And he just watched. Now, there was black people on the boat too. But that's the first face I seen. That was probably the first time where I had my I don't fuck with y'all moment. That hurt my damn feelings. But at any rate, finally. I think I was around 8 too, just like him. I think I was like 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there. Because I know me and Reagan, we was old enough to do the kids, you know when they had the kids' activities on the cruise and stuff? Yeah. So we was old enough to be participating in that stuff. So, he finally comes out the bathroom and scoops me up. And that's pretty much the end, y'all. Let me tell you something. Death by drowning has got to be one of the worst things. Because water in your lungs is nothing more frustrating other than when your seatbelt gets stuck in the car when you was a kid, and sometimes it make you want to cry a little bit. Don't act like y'all ain't had no moment like that. Because you know when you be pulling on that beat and it don't want to move. Yeah. And then it's so dumb too, because it was so damn simple. All you had to do was let the bitch go and then do it again. Oh my God. So, moving on from there, you got another story when you almost died?
Shit, I remember one time I was at a church function and was outside, and the pastor's son was throwing me in the air. I think I was like 5. He was throwing me in the air.
I remember that.
Boom, it was nighttime. I remember it perfectly. He was throwing me in the air. Boom, 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 like 3 times. And the last time, like, I was kind of athletic, so he threw me in the air. I started to do a backflip in the air. So when he threw me in the air, I started doing
I remember this.
And bro couldn't catch me, so I right here. And then next thing you know, I get up. I'm just starting running to my mom. I'm looking down, have blood on my hand. Next thing you know, my mom scooped me up. All right, and I don't know how she got me so quick, bro. But next thing you know, I'm in a car. She's not keeping me awake. And then I'm in the hospital throwing up blood and shit. And then next thing you know, I'm at a crib with a fat ass spoon in my head, a fat ass knife, and like. I had a fat concussion, that's all I can say.
Is it still 5-second rule? I'm sorry, I know your story was sad, but is it still 5-second rule if it fell like 15 seconds?
You stupid.
5 + 5 + 5.
21.
25 seconds.
God, dog. I guess when we open the door at my little busty, then I let him have it, peace.
Nobody got little snacks on me there.
And by the way, my ribs are better, y'all. I just want to say. Have you tasted my? Yeah. I mean, you know, they're going to give you the generic thing anyways in the store. Because, you know, some people can't take certain seasonings, you know, even though they pillage the world for seasonings and, you know.
You think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a fucking nice, shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves to freedom?
Slavery and shit, but we're not gonna really talk about it. Anyway, so moving on from there, I want to talk about the Daniel Caesar situation because I had like, you know what I'm saying, we talked about it earlier in the car, I was catching him up on it, and I was like, I was in the, you know, I just watched his video, his live stream, and he gives me the, you know, can you look it up actually? Look it up, because I want him to watch it first, you guys. Here, give us 1 second. We'll be right back. I want him to watch it so he can have some He's watching it now, y'all.
You see niggas gap? Just cover that bitch over his finger. That fat ass finger, nigga, no. Thumb head ass. Look at his thumb and look at his head.
Whoop that ass and whoop yours too.
Yeah, white people don't understand. Yeah, put it in here. Go ahead, fuck right now.
So, he gives me that vibe. I was telling him earlier in the car, he's probably the token black friend that they all keep around and say, yeah, Daniel's my black friend. That's my black friend. I have my black friend. He gives me that vibe.
How black are you, Daniel?
And I know he's from Canada, so, you know, maybe he sees things differently. I don't...
Drake ad, nigga.
I don't weak as fuck. I really don't... I don't know where his thought process was at this, to be honest. For me, there's some things, and I see people saying cancel him. I don't really believe in, like, cancel. I think canceling is not the right word. Holding people accountable for what they say. You know, it's like, excuse me. And I don't think people should necessarily harass him either. I think, okay, he came out, he said what he said. He said he was drunk. Well, first off, and I told Nick, he started off the video actually saying, black people, I want to get canceled today. So he did this with malicious intent. It's not like he's just venting and trying to have an understanding.
Niggas trying to get noticed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he got hot, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, now they playing your records on mainstream radio and not urban radio, and you forgetting that we're the people who support, black people are the ones who support urban radio. We the ones who brought your ass up, and now that, you know, you get a little bit of shine from white folks, you ready to turn your back on us. You know what I'm saying?
That fat ass gap. Turn your Dennis.
Y'all, it's something about when niggas dye their hair like Kanye. They just lose their mind. Cause that's all I seen. And the one sitting beside him had blonde hair too, if I ain't mistaken.
Both y'all niggas goofy as fuck.
Avoid the bleach blonde.
Goofy as fuck.
The bleach blonde, not the beach blonde. The bleach blonde. Don't do that. Just don't do that. If you're in Beyonce, don't dye your hair bleach blonde. Don't do that. Or dye, well, I think that's her real color actually. I don't know. But at any rate, he just came off very all lives matter to me, and I don't really fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what, even the words he was using, like, what grade are we in? 3rd grade? Like, Nick, are you mean to white people? What kind of question is that?
My girlfriend's white and Asian, so she.
Yeah. But what kind of question is that? Like, mean to white people? And first, really and truly, this whole, you know what I'm saying? That's not equality. Black people tend to keep to themselves unless you mess with us. That's when there's an issue. Like, we don't... Do I need to say it again?
Black people tend to keep to themselves as long as you don't fuck with us.
Once you do, once you cross that bridge,
oh
ain't no
yeah,
going
then
back.
ain't no going back.
It is what it is.
I don't see a lot of us basing, you know, like, we're talking about current stuff today. You know, the fact that me or him could get pulled over and die, that's real life shit that's going on. So even if you're not the white person doing it, yes, it's going to put some tensions in between the race. You know what I'm saying? And your job, if you don't, goddamn, if you don't want that to continue, is to use your privilege for the right reasons. You know, use it for good. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Or just stay silent. Like, you don't have to be, I don't even think everybody has to necessarily be a war hero when it comes to racial injustices and stuff. You don't have to be that, but just stay silent. You know, if your opinion doesn't go with, if your opinion is that of a Daniel Caesar, then just stay silent. Let everybody else do what they're doing. You can disagree in silence. Like, I know we're in the era of, you know, freedom of speech. But freedom of speech and freedom to, you know, feel how you want to feel about stuff. But nobody said you had to have the freedom to post it necessarily. Like, you don't have to post everything you think. Twitter is 140 characters for a reason. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to know everything that go on in your life.
I just feel like you can't change the amount of ignorance. Mm-hmm. And that nigga ignorant.
And that's what it is, you know. Some people can be educated. I do believe there's some people you can save, but there's certain people, you know, I've talked to on this channel before, you know, like the Kodak Blacks, you know. Once I heard his song that said, fuck a black bitch, I want a red bone.
I don't need no black bitch.
Yeah. Once I heard that, I was like, well, this red bone won't be listening to his music. And on top of that, it'd be the one saying the most dumbest shit like that don't have no real talent. Like, if you can at least rap, I would sit there and be like, okay, he said some fucked up shit, but he got bars. But
yeah.
I think think something wrong with him. But nonetheless,
I got respect for Kodak.
Boy, if you don't get...
why?
Kodak don't hit the own thing. Shit. Like, niggas are trying to be like him, you know what I'm saying? He locked up, he come out, still got his own shit, you know what I'm saying? Stay in his own lane, like,
I'll give him that. I'll give him that. That he came out of jail and wasn't destroyed by the system. That's about all I can give him, though. But yeah, as far as the whole, yeah, and I did the video on the murder move, the Yes Jules situation. You know, I don't believe that just because somebody grew up in the hood that gives them the right to say the N-word. I don't believe, first of all, there's a problem there. You're equating blackness with struggle, and not every black person. You know, me and him, we're both black, but we grew up differently. You know what I'm saying?
Together, but differently.
Yeah. And we were able to see both sides of how you can be black growing up this way and black growing up that way. It doesn't necessarily mean because you're black that equates to struggle. But that's what you're saying, essentially. If you're saying...
because if somebody has a bad, like, you growing up in a bad place, don't mean you're going to be, like, turn out like them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's all about
exactly.
yourself and what you want to be. Like, you want to be a stereotypical black person and you raised in the ghetto and now you're going to be a hood nigga, like, that's going to be you. You know what I'm saying? That's yourself. You can go down and be like, oh, I'm raised in the hood and now I want to make something out of myself and my family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can go do something for yourself. That's a real nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You can always elevate. You don't have to stay where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But, you know, my blackness, it's not something you can wear. You know, I know we're in the time of blackface. Blackfishing, have you seen that?
Blackfishing?
These girls literally put makeup on to look like black and mixed people. And walk around the world like that, take pictures like that. Extreme tanning injections.
It went from worse to worse, sir.
Y'all doing
Like,
too much.
yeah. Now, I understand. I understand there are black people who bleach, however, bleach their skin and, you know, perm their hair. However, that comes from a place of self-hatred that's put in by a system. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make it necessarily better, no. However, there's a reasoning behind that. You wanting to wear my face and my hair because it's trendy and looks cute, there's no reasoning behind that. Everybody should have the freedom to do, you know, this is my favorite saying, and it's by me, that you have the right to freedom of speech and freedom to do what you want to do with yourself. But what you don't have the freedom of is freedom of consequence. And sadly, in this day and age, freedom of opinions of others. So if you do, you know, if you want to be white and walk around with dreadlocks, prepare for some black people to look at you crazy. Because for one, most of y'all just don't be wearing the shit right. I'm just going to keep it above. Most y'all, and for me, I don't even think it's really a race thing. I think it's a hair texture thing. Because if you're mixed and you got like looser strand hair, I don't think the cornrows, the Justin Timberlake cornrows don't look, that don't look right for me. Like, even certain mixed people shouldn't be wearing certain styles. You know, dreadlocks maybe, but some of these mixed people, they be wearing cornrows, and I be looking at them like, bro, you look like, no, don't do that. But it's just about having respect in spaces and respecting people's spaces. Don't be bruh. Don't be taking advantage, you know what I'm saying? And we also, as a people, we have to limit people, you know what I'm saying? We can't be, you know, if somebody's going around saying, you know, the N-word, holler at them and be like, yo, that's not okay. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I operate. You know, I can't tell people what to say. However, when you're in my space, especially if I'm doing something for you, a service or whatever, oh, you're going to respect me. You know what I'm saying? Or you're going to be finding yourself shit out of love. That's how I feel. You know, you can't teach, you can't make people not say nothing or, you know, do say something, but for me, and that's also why I'm not a fan of, oh, well, black people need to stop saying it so much. I'm going to take you up.
Nigga, I'll say what the fuck I
Exactly. I'm going to take you all the way back to what your mama used to say. If Johnny jump off a bridge, are you going to jump off with him? I know y'all remember your mama used to say that stuff.
What y'all said? Yep. Johnny my nigga.
Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that?
No, they're funny. Oh my God. But real quick, moving on from there, I gotta discuss something real quick. So, Complex was hating on your boy, and I did a reaction to one of Vlad's interviews, and it was click on it. Yeah, it was Rob Digger talking about Nicki Minaj, and she's basically, you know, spitting facts. You know, like, it sucks how everybody says all the females in the game have a problem getting along, and it's just one female. And when Vlad looked at her, he said, "I'm assuming you're talking about Nicki Minaj." And I mean, she said, "Yeah." Like, what was she going to say? You know what I'm saying? And that is a pattern that I've seen. Like, everybody else, you know, they'll, you know, and support, you just real quick, I'm not going to spend too much time on this one, but support is, you know, throw me on a song with you. You know what I'm saying? I see she does little here and there stuff, like she'll like somebody's pictures. Liking somebody's picture, it really don't do nothing. It really don't. You know what I'm saying? Now, bringing them on stage to somewhat, I'll give her some of that. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. But, did you want some more? Or you good?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
You gotta be.
Oh my God. Did you like the
I like yours. Only.
Okay. Leave me at least like 1 or 2. Y'all, mine was busting. But real quick, to finish off on that note, I like that Rock kept it real. You know, she said what she had to say. And she wasn't going to sugarcoat it for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I respect that from her. I respect her for... Oh, shit. Sorry, y'all. I got to make sure my dog don't get in here. I respect her for that. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, to be honest, like, everybody has pretty much, you know, noticed that that's Nicki's MO. You know, she wants to be the only rap bitch in the game. You know? Unfortunately, there's this thing called time. And while I don't think it is fair that they do this with females, but once you get older, they kick your ass out. So you can't be on top forever. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much where people is coming from with the whole, you know, even Cardi said it, you know, you're going to go down as a loser. You know what I'm saying? You fucking up your legacy. And, like, you're going to go down as a hater instead. You know what I'm saying?
What's that beat before Nicki Minaj? Who was he beefing with?
Who?
It's like Nicki Minaj, who before her?
Lil' Kim.
Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj.
It happened with, yeah. Like, I mean, it's sad that they do females like that, but it just ends up being one at a time. You know what I'm saying? And then especially it don't help when, why you did it?
I don't like female rappers. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna diss Cardi B because she's safe, real shit. You know what I'm saying? She is a real ass rapper, but you know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with female rappers.
Don't listen to him. He drinking, and he don't listen to enough to know. That Sheetha was hot though.
Who?
The diss track for Nicki.
I wouldn't know about it.
You remember that shit?
I can't even like comprehend female rappers because like the voices doing me angry. Like,
hold up.
Y'all start rapping.
Ah damn. We recording on my phone. I was gonna show you the song. Hold up. Open my iPad.
I'm out.
Let me see it. This song.
No offense to y'all girls though.
I can play it.
I can sing like a motherfucker though. Sing for me. Rapper shit gotta stop.
Play Sheetha.
And I'm drinking on that qualities. Hold on.
Okay. Let me just go to the damn song. You gonna remember it as soon as I fucking play it. The diss song.
Oh, I remember you playing that shit all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel like one thing that with females is you have the whole sex appeal aspect. And sadly, sometimes they'll put on, and this is not a shot at Nicki when I say this, but they'll put on a Barbie girl who, you know, does little cute, you know, and well, I mean, that's what she does, but, you know, little, you know, antique-y stuff, over gimmicky stuff, you know what I'm saying, instead of a real girl who can really spit. You know what I'm saying?
Young M.A.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Fucking girl rapper
she supports Young M.A. But the reason why she supports Young M.A. is because she know at the end of the day, no, not even that. She's not marketable like Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has somewhat of a, you know, a good flow. She has all that stuff going for her, but she has sexiness on top of that. Young M.A.'s a dyke. She can't really tap into the, I mean, she can use sex appeal, but it's not the same. Like, niggas are not gonna lust over, or women, girls are not gonna lust over Young M.A. like niggas lust over Nicki Minaj. So that's why I feel Nicki has no problem supporting her, going out to her shows, They might even do a song together. You know, same with the Lady LaSure, the British rapper that she just had on stage with her. You know, keep it real, Lady LaSure, she's not sexual like that. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I think her, Nicki, and Cardi had so much friction is because they were able to both be equally marketable. Cardi can still be sexy. And on top of that, really and truly, if you keep it honest, Cardi has more of the appeal on the gangster side than Nicki. Because Nicki, old mixtape Nicki, oh yeah. Yeah, she was gangster. She was a little thugly. However, this new Nicki, China real thick vagina, I don't know how, I don't know.
I'm full as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But, anyway, moving from that, what else do we have to talk about? Let me see.
Surviving Cardi B.
Okay. See, all this surviving stuff has gotten a little out of hand.
I don't know what the hell that means.
She had this old live pop up. And on the live, she said something about her drugging dude, taking them to hotels, drugging them, and taking their money.
Oh, I seen something on Instagram talking about how she be a prostitute and then she drug niggas and rape them places.
As far as the prostitution, I don't know nothing about that.
Cardi B.
There's one video that she dressed up as a prostitute. She was mocking this, she's another industry hoe, like the Yes Jules girl. Her name Kat Staggs. She's like,
I know Kat Staggs.
Yeah.
She fucked the way up, ain't it?
Yeah. So she was mocking her. That's why, that's the video where she was like, yeah. They said, what are you for Halloween, Cardi? I'm a prostitute. She was mocking her. I know that time she was mocking her. I don't know. I know what Cardi raps about. I know, you know what I'm saying? And I know Cardi, although, you know, I know a lot of things, people have a lot of issues with her. She's Afro-Latin, so she's black, but she's not black. You know, there's certain things that she can do that an actual black woman can't do. And I understand that's true, but we can't fault her for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not her fault. She's born the way she was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, her light skin helps her and her being ratchet and this, that, and the other. And yes, if there's a girl of darker pigment that popped up like Cardi B, she would not be as accepted. But at the end of the day, that's not Cardi's fault. She didn't do nothing to make things like that.
She embraced it.
She's embraces who she is. And that's the thing I find, you know, we tell people, be real, be yourself. The girl literally got in a song, I'm going to put a Louboutin with her neck at. But when she throws a shoe at Nicki, y'all are shocked. Like, I mean, I was shocked that I was shocked for face value of, oh my God, this happened at 12 a.m. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just about to go to sleep too. Yeah. When that shit happened, I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Bitch, come here. Bitch, come here. But, you know what I'm saying? She is what she raps about. You know what I'm saying? So, no, you did not just look for ribs in your teeth.
Boy, if you don't...
So,
oh my God. But yeah. So as far as the whole surviving part, I feel like people are just really not trying to, you know what I'm saying, take things serious anymore. You know what I'm saying? I seen a story already came out, and then they found out that this dude was clout chasing. Why is clout chasing such a big thing?
Because niggas want to fucking everybody know who they are. Niggas can't live knowing that they nobodies.
But, I mean, doesn't that show our ignorance as like everybody knowing who you is does not automatically get you paid. Like, I think that's a lot of problems with these kids. They think that fame equals money, and it does not.
That is true.
That girl who said went from worse to worser, imperiologically, she ain't rich.
Yeah, true.
Any of the people with them from the Vines or any memes that I use, them people, we know them, but they're not rich. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because somebody knows you, that doesn't make you rich. I don't understand
that. M followers, millions, that's what you're getting paid. So, subscribe to my boy. You know what I'm saying?
If you was, now, I mean, stuff like that, yeah, that can help you. But these people, these kids nowadays, they seem to think that you come up and you just instantly offer stop rolling in this and the other. Even Bad Baby, I don't care for her. But even she grinds, you know, she has, you know, her own work ethic. And at the end of the day, she's doing a lot of stuff. She's busy doing a lot of stuff that a lot of 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds ain't. Now there's a system in place
go bestie.
that helps her do that. But you know what I'm saying? We're not going to really talk about that.
My girlfriend found this food.
Is she going to be okay if we put that up there?
She knows she's sexy.
Okay.
Bruh.
Well, at any rate. That pretty much, I think, concludes the stuff, though. I think we pretty much good, y'all. I don't want to make this too long.
Lil Nato, Tyson, we out. You feel what I'm saying?
I hate you.
I appreciate the reels, you know what I'm saying? They were delicious.
They was busting, wasn't it?
Bust down, you said I ain't got no kind of room in there no more.
Bust down, Bhitalianos. No, I'm doing too much. Let me relax. Anyway, I will catch y'all in my next video.